Mahomet Tragedie by Voltaire. Act 3, Scene 8. Zoper inside. Zoper said, "Side, thou seemest disturbed, unhappy youth. Why art thou ranked amongst my foes? My heart feels for thy woes, and trembles at thy danger. My house may be a shelter from the storm. Accept it, thou art welcome, for the life is dear to Zoper." Side said, "Gracious heaven, wilt thou protect me thus? Will Zoper guard his foe? What do I hear, O duty conscious virtue, O Mahomet? This rives my heart." Zoper said, "Perhaps thou art surprised to find that I can pity an enemy and wish for Side's welfare. I am a man like thee. That tie alone demands at least a sympathetic tear. For innocence afflicted, gracious gods drive from this earth those base and savage men who shed with joy their fellow creatures' blood." Side responded, "O glorious sentiments! And can there be such virtue in an infidel? Zoper, thou knowest but little of that virtue. Thus stand, astonished at it, O mistaken youth. In what a maze of errors art thou lost, bound by a tyrant's savage laws. Thou thinkest virtue resides in Muslimeen alone. Thy master rules thee with a rod of iron, and shackles thy free soul in shameful bonds. Zoper thou hatest. Alas, thou knowest him not. I pardon thee because thou art the slave of Mahomet. But how canst thou believe a God who teaches hatred and delights in discord?" Side said, "Oh, I never can obey him. I know and feel I cannot hate thee, Zoper." Zoper said, "Alas, the more I talk to him, the more he gains upon me. His ingenuous look, his youth, his candor, all conspire to charm me. How could a follower of this violent imposture, this win my heart? Who gave thee birth? What art thou?" Side said, "A wretched orphan. All I have on earth is a kind master whom I never met. Have disobeyed, however, my love for thee may tempt me to betray him." Zoper said, "Knowest thou not thy parents then?" Side said, "His camp was the first object my eyes beheld. His temple is my country. I know no other, and amidst the crowd of yearly tributes to our holy prophet, none e'er was treated with more tenderness than Side was." Zoper said, "I love his gratitude. Thy kind return for benefits received merits my praise. Oh, why did heaven employ the hand of Mahomet in such an office? He was thy father, and Palmyra's too. Why dost thou sigh? Why dost thou tremble thus? Why turn thee from me? Sure some dreadful thought hangs on the mind." Side said, "It must be so. The times are full of terror. If thou feelest remorse, thy heart is guiltless. Murder is abroad. Let me preserve thy life." Side said, "O gracious heaven, and can I have a thought of taking thine? Palmyra, O my oath, O God of vengeance." Zoper said, "For the last time, remember, I entreat thee to follow me. Away thy fate depends upon this moment." And Islam teaches that there's good and truth in all people and paths, and accepts that people will believe aright and say what's right and do what's right, at least in part, without, the open claim.